Well,
Everyone.
good morning. This is Kerri Walsh joining us. Oh my gosh, I was wondering if she had brought her gold medals. No, Olympic gold medalist, three-time, I believe, Olympic gold medalist for beach
Going for
volleyball.
4. Yeah.
Going for 4.
Yeah.
That's right. I remember now. We sat down with Misty.
Yes.
Your partner, back when she's not playing anymore, right?
Sadly, she's retiring.
So she's retiring.
But I'm so happy for her. She's gonna have an amazing life post volleyball.
Good. Well, we're rooting for number 4.
Yes.
For you.
Please do.
Quickly, Kerri, let me introduce you to some of the people that are hanging out with us this morning. This is Ayub. He is with us from the UK.
Hi.
Justin as well. He's in Brighton in England.
Hi.
Kim is in Kansas City. We've got Nick, who is in Dallas.
Hello.
Sybil is in Austria. Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Sybil, I'm going there.
Finally got my little third up.
You're going to be going to Switzerland in a month?
Yeah, I'll be in Stad. Have you been?
Oh, cool. Hopefully the weather's going to be better.
Yeah,
right now it's cold.
Yeah, well, we got a month. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Going into like prime, beautiful conditions.
I hope so.
I want to say good morning to all of our viewers online as well as on our YouTube channel. If you guys have a question or comment for Kerri, can you tag anyone in the Hangout because I don't have my window up? I'm so sorry. I'll put it up in just a little bit. But let's get started. I know that you're here to talk about Tempur-Pedic as well, right?
Sure.
And
which sleep
I have, by the way. I love my Tempur-Pedic. But I'm going to go to Ayub first for your question. Go ahead, Ayub.
Oh, my question is regarding your nickname, 6 Feet of Sunshine. Now, how did you get that? What's the story behind that?
Oh, goodness. You know, it used to be sweet and not cheesy.
It is sweet.
It sounds so cheesy now. It is sweet because it came from it was my boyfriend at the time, and now my husband, Casey Jennings. Yeah, and you know, he actually proposed to me with this ring. And inside of it, we were in Molokai in Hawaii.
Molokai!
And
it's beautiful. I love it.
It's gorgeous.
That's
very
my favorite.
Romantic.
Well, Molokai and Lanai are my favorite islands.
Mine too.
That's so nice.
Anyway, so he was swimming up to me, and I saw this ring, and it said 6 feet of sunshine in it. And that was his nickname for me. And yeah, I knew something big was about to happen. But he gave it to me basically right when we first started dating.
Wow.
And he just thought I was a happy, very tall woman. And he gave me that nickname, and it kind of melted my heart and sealed the deal for me. And now it just sounds kind of silly. But
now you are 6 feet.
I'm almost 6'3".
Almost 6'3".
I'm a tall one.
You are a tall drink of water.
I am.
Yes.
My father's 6'8".
Wow.
So I get it from him, and I'm built just like him. And my mom is a peanut. She's 5'7".
Wow.
Okay, 5'7" is a peanut. Oh my gosh.
I know. It's all relative.
I'm 5'6". And I'm
5'5.5".
Well, I make my mom look like a peanut.
Now, how tall is your husband?
We're the same exact height.
Oh, so do you have children?
I have 3 kids. I just had my third. She's 7 weeks old.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I have
She's
2
7 weeks old?
Yes.
You just had a baby.
I did.
Good
She's
God.
amazing. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Blousey shirt for a purpose.
It's fantastic. Well, you're an athlete, so
I hope it comes
bounce right back, right?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Are the older ones tall too? Or?
I have a 3 and a 4-year-old, so they're pretty mini. And then Scout is very long for a 7-week-old. But no, we're so in love. Yeah, life is good.
Wonderful. Did anyone else have a question? Because yes, Justin, go ahead.
I was wondering how you prepare for different Olympics, if that makes sense, because London's got different weather to the weather that's going to be in Brazil, and I just wondered about how you adjust with that along with the training. Is there anything else that you do to adjust for those sort of differences?
You know, weather, you just never know what you're going to get. You know, even though we're going to be in Brazil, maybe it's going to be a little chillier. You just never know. So you just work your butt off in all conditions, and mentally, it's more of a mental preparation. If I'm going in thinking it's going to be 90 degrees with 100% humidity and it turns out to be cold, then I'm going to trip myself up. So I just need to be kind of open-minded and be ready to go whatever comes. London, we had a couple days there was rain. And a couple days where it was the most amazing weather. We almost played at midnight a couple of times.
Wow.
So you just have to be ready for anything and just not let those little things become a big deal in your head. But London, by the way, you two Brits did such a fantastic job. It was the most amazing Olympics I've ever been to, and you guys were such gracious hosts. So it was I'm really proud to be part of that history.
When I was a little girl, I have to admit that I growing up in Hawaii, everyone played volleyball. Yeah. It was my dream to be on the volleyball team in high school, and I didn't make it. I was really, really sad. I know. Maybe my height had something to do with it. But do you have to be, I mean, skill-wise, like, do you have to be really tall? Because I could serve really well, but I just couldn't. I'm serving like this, but no.
Yeah, no worries. No, height for sure helps. Yeah. I definitely use every inch of what God gave me.
Yes.
But that being said, some of the best in the world have been 5'5". And
really?
You just need to be better. You need to work that much harder to make up for certain things. But I think it's all about heart and your mental capacity.
Sure.
And that's the thing that's so cool about the Olympics. You walk around the village and there's literally people who are in the 4 feet tall range, and then you have 7-footers, and it doesn't matter what God gives you, just have to do the best with it.
Okay, so you guys, little ones watching, I mean, you can do it too. You don't have to be 6'3".
You don't. No, you just need to have a lot of heart, outwork everybody, which I try to do anyway, and then go from there.
Kim, yes, go ahead. You're muted, Kim.
Sorry about that. You bring a question to mind. In those tough times when you just feel like throwing the towel in, what keeps you going? What is your encouragement to keep going after your goals and accomplishing them?
Tough times happen. Right now, it's every day. I leave the beach almost in tears because I'm just getting back, and it's really humbling.
And you just had a baby too, so I mean, you have all those emotions.
But there's this quote that's everywhere right now, and it's, you need to pay attention to how far you've come, and not necessarily how far you have to go. And it's just kind of how you look at things. I think bad days are going to happen. A bad day doesn't mean you're having a bad life, or that you're a bad athlete or a bad mom or whatever it is, So I think that mindset's really important. But ultimately, when I'm having a bad day and I want to throw in the towel, I'm just like, why am I doing this? And what am I grateful for? And if you kind of focus on the positive, it sounds so cheesy. It turns it around for me anyway.
How did you get that competitive nature in you? Was that like your parents were very competitive, or
Absolutely.
Where did you get that from?
I think I was born in this world, a competitor. I love it with all my heart. But my parents are both very good athletes. I'm one of 4 children. We're all athletes. My mom's one of 8, and her siblings are all athletes. We all lived in this environment where it was all sports. I grew up in the Bay Area, which is a very sports-minded area. Stanford was right down the street, which is where I went to college. But I just had inspiration all around me, and I wanted to be the best, and to go to the best places. And so my parents kind of planted the seed, which I think is as a parent's duty. Introduce your kids to as much as you can, and then you never know what's going to stick.
That's wonderful. Yeah. Did I miss anyone's question? Shall we talk about sleep really quick before you go?
Oh, that's
my favorite subject.
Get it? Yeah, it's very elusive.
It's
sleep.
Very hard to come by for us on this schedule, but
for me as a new mom too. May is better sleep month for all those out there who don't know that. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you just want sleep in May. It means we want to sleep, and we want to. It's a call to action to get good sleep for the rest of the year, and certainly for your life. And for me, and for you, you're an early bird. If you don't get a good night's sleep, we're in trouble. You're grumpy, or you're not as with it. So I know it sounds so simple, and just basically life 101, but we all take it for granted. And if we can all just make it a priority, I think the world would be a better place. I'd certainly be a better person. Okay,
sure. You guys in Europe, time to go to bed. No, I'm just kidding. No.
It's still light
out.
No,
it's still light. Just to hang out with us for a little while longer. But anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will definitely do a check-in with our sleep count, and we will be watching for you for your 4th Olympic gold medal.
Yeah, thank you. And the AVP, check it out this summer.
The AVP.
AVP.com, and go to Tempur-Pedic.com for all the sleep tips you need. But thank you guys. It's been a pleasure.
Yay.
Thank you.
Before you go. Okay, here's the camera. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, cheese. Yay!
Thank you, guys.
Art Sanchez, who's watching, says hello, by the way. He's a big fan of yours.
Oh, thank you, Art. Keep watching, please. Thank you, everybody.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, they left us alone. You're all by your lonesome
Oh,
here.
cute. No worries. I think I can find my way out.
Yeah?
You guys are busy enough?
Well, thank you for that. I'll be right back.
1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4. Bye.